Hi, Jack Canfield here, and welcome back to another segment of Speaking About Success. My next guest is Slavica Bogdanov, and you are the author of From Bankruptcy to Wealthy. You're also the founder of an organization called Attractitude. I love the name of that. Now, you have a rags to riches story. It's kind of like here in the title of your book, From Bankruptcy to Wealthy. Tell us about that.
Yes, well, that's why I actually wrote the book, so that people could actually benefit from my experience. I actually went through bankruptcy, unfortunately, after investing in real estate, and when the market crashed, everything crashed. I crashed. And I felt bankrupt in every sense of the word, and I really felt like a failure. I really felt like I couldn't be ever successful again. And I went through a really deep search of what could make me different, what could make me better after this experience. And I searched more, and I realized that there was a lot of things that were missing in all my strategies of success that led me to failure, that were never going to lead me to failure again. So I decided to use all those tools that I acquired and rebuild my wealth in less than 2 years.
In less than 2 years. Oh, good for you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So what would be one of the key factors that you would share with others that you learned from bouncing back from failure?
I think most people make the mistake of looking at the ditch, looking at the problem, and not looking in the direction of the solution. And you absolutely have to look in the direction of where you're going. A lot of people need a coach or a mentor or someone that's going to show them their way, or actually show them what that direction is. But the most important thing is to never look at that precipice, at that hole, because that's where you're going to end. And people end up in that negative spiral, and they have to switch their mindset.
So you need to be focusing on the future rather than the failure or the present ditch that you're in.
Exactly.
Now, I know you use something called brain programming in your work. Tell us about that.
Yes, so I'm very proud to say that I reprogram brains. And it's actually a lot of people that I coach that said, oh my God, you're doing something that nobody else has ever done. And what I do basically is I use techniques to actually have people completely transform the way they think and the way they perceive reality. As you know, we only use, we can only see 10% of what's, around us. And if we can use the 90% other part, we can see things completely differently and change our lives. And I actually have one very short story where a lady was suicidal, and she emailed me this worst nightmare that you can receive. She had anxiety attacks for like 4 years. She couldn't do anything. She couldn't, live normally. And she couldn't sell. She was in real estate, 2 years, no sales because of all the problems. And the bank was calling her to take her home away. So it was really the worst case scenario. And I said, you know what? You're not going to kill yourself. I'm going to help you, And in 4 weeks, no more anxiety attacks. It was gone. She suddenly regained confidence in life. She sold her first property after that, like the 5th week. 3 months after, she was top of her company. And 8 months later, she was actually wanting to be vice mayor in the community where she lives. So great success,
That's a great success.
Yes.
Well, I've read your book. I really love it. I think it's full of great techniques, great information, great stories, inspirational, motivational, and I always like to say perspirational. There's work in here you can do, take you from where you are to where you want to be. So if people want to get a hold of your book, From Bankrupt to Wealthy, or want to learn about how they can work with you in terms of reprogramming their brains for success instead of failure or mediocrity or whatever, where do they go? How do they contact you?
So if you want my book and more, also I'm giving away 7 free videos about my secrets to success. You can go on attractitude.us and you'll get all of that. Attractitude.
So it's the word attract and an I-T-U-D-E.
Yes, it's actually the attitude to attract. So Attractitude.
I love it. I love it. And you have 7 free videos?
Yes, I'm giving 7 free videos of the secrets of my success to everyone that subscribes.
Tell us what 1 or 2 of those are, if you could.
I'd say determination. Determination. Always keep the focus to where you want to go. And please, please, please always have hope. You got to keep on hoping because there is a solution. Maybe I'm the solution, but there is a solution.
Well, I met this wonderful lady 2 days ago, and we spent a lot of time together talking about things, and she's been involved in helping end a war. She's organized millions of people around the world. You have, I think, 3 best-selling books in French, 23 books you've written that haven't been published yet. An amazing being. So if you want to find out more about her work, attractedto.us, and take your life to the next level. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this.